Hello and welcome to another video. Again, we're interpreting nonlinear expressions, and these are hard questions. Let's try to do them. The equation this describes how many thousands of televisions are produced by a company team after it has been in business for M quarters. Okay, so M is the number of quarters. Okay, based on this formula, which of the following statements is accurate? Okay, so 1.28 means there's a 28% increase. Okay, the number of televisions increases by 280 each quarter year. Now, I'm not sure if M is the number of months or the quarters. Okay, let's just go with quarters and let's see if it fits. So the trick to these questions is to take the power and equate this to 1. That means that the cycle sort of runs, the 28% cycle runs every 4 quarters. 4 quarters mean a month. So I can say then confidently that it increases by 28% after every 4 quarters. That means it increases by 28% per year. I think that should be the correct answer. Yes, that is the correct answer. These are difficult questions, so you will find sometimes challenging questions as well. The height of the ball in the air from the balcony is given by this. What is the value of the variable when the height is 4 feet? Okay, so 4 equals to. Also, what does not change as the variable t changes? Okay, let's think about that. Let's first solve that. So that's going to give me 21 on the constant. Let's see if I can get a correct answer first. So it gives me 2.1 and minus 1. So 2.1 and minus 1. Okay, so 2.1 should be the correct answer. Okay, the HT does not change as the variable t changes. No, that's not correct. And the third term, okay, the third term does not change. Yes, the third term does not change. Okay. Okay, the function H models this, then what is the value of the variable t if the height is 2 feet? So again, I have to solve this with 2. So 2, 3 minus 5. 1 and minus 5 over 2, so 1. Very complicated expression. P is a nonlinear MNR, and then which of the following will be the simplest form of this non-linear model? Okay, let's see what I can do. Do I see powers that are same? Yes, I see that. I don't know if I can copy this here. It doesn't really copy well. Just going to delete that. I don't know why that stopped working, but let's see. So what I see here is that I also can't point this out to you, but I see r over 1400 in the numerator and r over 1400 in the denominator. So that gives me a net of r over 1400 n minus 1 minus minus 1. So r over 1400, that vanished itself. So r over 1400 power n, that's the net power. And do I see any other things that can go together? No, I don't really see any other thing that can go together. And if that goes on the other side, because I have to isolate p, so then this should come up in the numerator somewhere. Okay, so let's see which answer options. All 4 answer options are like that. Okay, then 1400 plus r power n, that can't be separated, I think. Can I do something that helps me separate? It's a very complicated sort of expression. Would I do better if I took a value for n? Okay, let's just try to do this manually. 1 plus r over 1400 squared. Okay. Okay. In the denominator, I see something happening. What if I were to factor out 1 over r power 1400 from here, and there's a power n minus 1 over r over 1400 power minus p. Power n was net, so 1 plus r over 1400 squared, and 1400 power n, and 1 plus r over 1400 power n. I am not sure what the minus 1 would do. Okay, let's try to do this in fact. So m over r power 1400 n. I see something that I could do with minus 1 over power 2. It's very complicated though. Let's try to take a guess as accurate as possible. There's 1400 power n here. I think that should work. Yeah, that works. Very complicated expression. What is the value of the variable t if the height is 0? Four over 7.57. Okay, I want to find height. Variable t. Okay. 4 over 7 was 0.57. Yeah. Some more hard questions on the way. The population of the park is given by this. What does the term 1 plus 0.04 represent? Also, what is the population in the park if t equals to 2? So it represents a 4% increase. So the answer is either A or C. And I'll have to multiply and see. That makes it more complicated because I have to go all the way 363 into 1.04 power 2. 392.62. They've rounded off, so I'm not sure why that is even a question. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to do some of these questions again. That's a little unnerving, but that's okay. Okay, please select the correct answer option that accurately describes how the number of customers changes over time according to the given equation. So I see there's a 2% increase. Okay, and I told you this before, t over 2 equals to 1, so t equals to 2. So t is the number, t represents the time in years. So after every 2 years, the cycle sort of runs. Okay, increases by 20. No, the number of customers increases by 2% each twice a year. Okay, the number of customers increases by 20. No, it's, let me see what the hints in the question tell you. So you take time to, there's a lot of explanation there. For the number of 2% every 2 years. That shouldn't be compounded semi-annually. I think the answer option is missing. The correct answer option. Let's see if I get this correct. No, so 2% every 2 years. Okay, so this question is basically wrong here. We'll come across this again. The equation below can be used to obtain the total energy. The mass of the object is 5/3 of its previous mass. The velocity shows to the root 2 over 3 and height to 2/3 of its previous velocity and height respectively. Then what will be the effect on the energy of the object? Okay, so T is the total energy of the object of 5/3. The velocity slows to, so it becomes 2/3 m and v square, okay, plus 5/3 m. Height also to 2/3. Okay, so this is m here. Okay, let's see what I get. I get 5/3 common, I get 2/3 common. I get half mv square plus mgh. So it's basically 10 over 9 times. Okay. What will be the effect on the object's energy? So it's just going to be 5/3 of its previous energy because m is a linear expression. The company manufactures mobiles of the initial cost. The function above gives the fixed cost in dollars of the producing Q mobiles. Then what is the percentage of the initial cost to the fixed cost of the product after producing 4 mobiles? Then what is the percentage of the initial cost to the fixed cost? The fixed cost. Okay, so the fixed cost is 14, the initial cost is 1450. If I produce 4 mobiles, my fixed cost is also going up, which is weird. Then what is the percentage of the initial cost to the fixed cost? 12 plus 260 plus 1450. 1722. 1450 divided by 1722 multiplied by 100. 84. Work? Yes. I will have to mark the answers again because I made some mistakes. I didn't make mistakes, but there was some challenge. There was some weird questions there. Okay. What was the correct answer to this one? That was the correct answer to this one. I'll have to solve this again. 2, 3, and minus 5. 1. Okay. Remembering this from the previous one, I think. There's a -1 as well. 0.57 was the correct one to this one. 10 9 was the correct one to this one. 5 6 was the correct one to this one. And what did I just get? 82? 82, I think. Let's just see the hints so that I don't get this wrong. 84. Okay, that brings us to the end of the hard questions as well. Thank you for watching.